Hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel.
We are the Young Urban Women from Africa to Kun, South Africa.
Every week, we'll be discussing issues that affect young women in our communities.
Issues such as decent work, unpaid care work, and sexual reproductive health and rights.
This is where we aspire
to inspire and never expire. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button below.
Like,
Share,
leave a comment, and stay tuned.
Sanibonani dumelang, good day. My name is Nthabiseng Mabe and I'll be your host for the day. You guys, young urban women, in most of the times when we have our sessions, we are alone. But then the interesting part to it is that we have our guest. Hi people. Hi. Okay, so would you please tell us about yourself?
Okay. Hi everyone. Hi. My name is Kislebu Pega. I'm a 19-year-old girl. I was working for 2 months. It was a 2-month contract at some company, a debt collection company. Currently, I am volunteering at this other organization, and I'm also studying.
Nice. And you're also part of Africa Tikkun, right?
Yes.
And part of Young Urban Women? Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. And then?
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Khomotso Maritseli, and I'm working full-time. I work as so I have so many titles, but one of the titles is I work as a project coordinator, and I do quite a lot of communications out there, and I do empowerment. As you can see, I'm here today, so yeah, that's me.
Amen.
Hello, Rin. I go by the name of Jessica Manamela. I'm 20 years of age. I'm a student at Varsity College. I was working last year, casual work, December.
I tend to ask myself a question: how did you get the job? Because it's difficult out there. Like most of women are sitting at home, not doing anything because they can't get jobs. How did you get jobs, Mara?
How I got my job was I applied at different companies, but then I wasn't accepted. So I came to Africa Tikkun. I consulted with Pindile Mkhunu, and then I asked her if she could hook me up with vacancies. And then she found us this work. My friend and I, we applied, and then we had to work at a warehouse for December work. But then we had to quit because we weren't paid on time. We were always postponed, we'll pay you next week, we'll pay you the other week. And one thing that we did wrong was that we never signed a contract. So we were so ignorant about that. And we were still young, we wanted money. All we wanted was money, so contracts were the last thing on our minds. Yeah. So we were like, let's go to work, friend. Little did we know that we weren't gonna get paid on a certain day, so they had to postpone payments.
Sorry, but then it's life, hey, after all we're learning, hey. So
can I also add on as well? Okay. So how I got my job. So actually, very interesting. I was part of Young Urban Women most of my high school years, and after high school, I grew up go Africa Tikkun. Basically, that's where my confidence came from, and it was passion. Let me just say it was passion. It wasn't a thing of I'm waiting to be paid or whatsoever. It kept me out of the street, and it built me to be the person I am today, to be very honest, because that's where my foundation started. And how I got my job. When I got to my job, in an interview, I did mention that actually I was part of Africa Tikkun, Young Urban Women. One of the projects that were the aim of it was to empower young women out there. So that's how I got my job. So I got my job through, so it started from volunteering to getting a full-time job. It didn't start from just sitting at home, saying, I don't have any job, I have nothing to do. It started with volunteering, then I'm here, then I'm getting paid, then I'm working full-time.
So Young Urban Women was a credit, like, okay,
Yes,
I have the,
Africa
my
Tikkun,
gosh.
Africa Tikkun, Young Urban Women, it was my foundation.
Okay, so, okay guys, mainly in Young Urban Women, we focus on decent work, gender-based violence, and sexual reproductive health rights. But our topic for today will be focusing on decent work. So remember, you must always be in the topic. Don't move slightly, don't move to sexual harassment and move to there. But then today we'll be focusing on decent work. So remember guys, wear your mask at all times and I'll come to sanitize you. So firstly, let us define what is decent work. In your own understanding, like what is decent work? Is decent work meaning that you have to be respected, you have to earn higher amount, or you have to work in a place where you feel safe or protected? Can we just come up with a definition, a proper definition on what is decent work?
Well, decent work is an employment that respects the fundamental rights of a human person, as well as the rights of the workers. And then it also respects the physical and mental integrity of the worker in their exercise of their employment. That's decent work. And it applies in both informal and formal sector.
Okay.
Yes.
Young Urban Women, do you want to add? Okay, Kat.
I think decent work is work where you are recognized as a worker, not just someone who was hired to do something, and also being respected for the effort that you put in what you do, being able to increase the productivity of the organization or company, not only being recognized as an employee and then there's an employer. When the employer addresses you as the employee, they should be able to understand that you're human, and at times you do make mistakes, and at times there's where you need clarity and improvement.
Hey guys, as I'm your host here, I feel like I'm working. Hey, I'm happy, I'm protected with the ladies. So guys, do you have any question do you want to add something?
I want to ask our guests, so the jobs that you did last or you're currently working in, do you think that what you're doing is actually good work, and why do you say that?
I think with me, I'm very proud to say it's good work because one, I have a contract, I know my working hours, I know I have lunch break, and I'm respected as a worker. Whatever effort I put in at work, it's taken, like it's highly appreciated at work, and it makes me work more and more and more. And another thing is I know if I'm sick, I can take sick leave. If I'm pregnant, I'm not, but like I'm just saying, I know I can take maternity leave, parental leave, and I have family leave, and if I have any situation, and I know ways of reporting, who do I go to, who's my manager, because you find sometimes, because I've been, like, as I mentioned, I've volunteered, but I think when I was in grade 10 or what, I've worked in some shop at Pan Africa Mall, and one, there was no contract. Number two, I didn't know my working hours, and I was earning 50 Rand by then. But also when it was pay time, like, there was a lot of questions around, when am I getting my 50 Rands? And if I'm not feeling well, I still need to go to work, So now I appreciate where I'm at, because one, I understand also the regulations at work, the vision of the organization. What are we aiming to do? The communications lines, because I know, because it's very sad when you get to work, you don't know who to talk to, what to do next. Am I doing the right thing? But now it's like, I know what to do, what to submit, and so forth. So for me, that is good work, in my opinion. And it's very healthy, like you get sessions like mental health work, you get people from outside coming to the organization to improve you, to help yourself, like financial literacy and so forth. I'm telling you, that is good work.
I wanna work, Shem. After hearing what you're saying, I wanna work,
And so can I ask, for the people who have worked before, how do you feel about what's improvement in your past experiences?
My past experiences were bad because we had to do like heavy lifting from like Monday to Saturday, and then on Sunday you like paid double. So with me, heavy lifting is a lot because I'm not used to that. And then like when you, maybe let me say something like, you pick up a box. Speed. Top a box, nah. How top a box is so like I understand. And then as soon as you put it down, or maybe you're taking a break, you're not supposed to do that. You have to take the box and take it to the right aisle. Because whenever you wait or maybe you take a break, it seems like you're lazy or you don't want to work. So that's why I had to call it quits. Because it was a lot. And that inspired me to go back to school to go and learn.
I guess she's Salah. It's very tense.
With me, it was a good experience. Because firstly, the first thing is that I had to sign a contract on that day of an interview. So I understood all the things that were written down on that contract. And then I was even told to take it with me so I can go through it again. And if I have a question, I can ask them tomorrow. Then the communication, there was communication, and it is a thing of, if you have a problem, you have people around you. You have people that you can talk to. And again, I had tea time. We heard teamwork, because obviously when you get to that word, I've never worked before. It was my first time. So, I had to have a team leader with me. Can you please help me? Whenever I have a problem, I had someone by my side. And then when I remember I was sick, they did allow me to be absent. And then they still paid me for that day. It wasn't a thing of no pay, no work, because I had a doctor's note. You get me? I also followed the rules and regulations of the work. So for me, it was good. I wouldn't mind going back to that workplace.
Okay, so specifically, what advice would you give to women out there, young women who doesn't know anything about like working out, like for instance, they're working, but then they've been given a contract, but then they don't know how to read it or they don't understand something. What advice would you give them?
Okay, my advice to that kind of a person is that they should find at least someone they trust, someone they know that they can read, they're literate, and then make sure that they understand, they make them to read the contract with them. Go through it word by word, and whenever if they have questions, they can ask. Just be comfortable with yourself in asking questions. Even if there's no dumb question or stupid question, you should ask everything that you don't understand so you can get clarity. Yes.
So can I ask, based on the job, is decent work important to you or to other workers?
I think it's important to everyone, decent work. We all deserve good work. Because one, it's healthy for, as she mentioned, that decent work, it includes physical respect for your body, respect for your mental health. So it's very important to have good work. One, it contributes to your mental health. For you also to be productive at work, to know what I'm working towards. So if I'm working as a project coordinator, one, I'll be very productive. My productivity will be very high because one, I'm respected at work. I understand that Kadi 30, I'm getting paid. I understand that my boss recognizes that I'm working, I'm here, and so forth. But in an event where one, they don't know that Khomotso is in the organization. They just hear that, oh, there's Khomotso. And then did she even sign a contract? Does she even what does she do exactly? And it's very sad when your leadership doesn't know that you exist in the organization. But if you have leadership that respects you, leadership that understands that, okay, you deserve, as she mentioned as well, about you being respected, your employer understanding that you are a human being, you make mistakes and so forth. So I believe that everyone deserves good work.
Nice.